Hello, my YouTube friends. Thanks for joining in today. If you haven't hit that subscribe bell, please do now and slam that bell because we got a lot of great things going on. And one is a Shure SM7B microphone giveaway. Man, I get so pumped up. We're going to be giving this sucker away in a week and a half. And I want one of you guys to have it in your possession. Oh man, what a great day. It's Saturday. Feels good to be outside, man, and enjoying this day here in Texas. It's a lovely day here in Texas, man. Thanks for joining in and spending a little time with me today. I appreciate it very, very much. But there's just so much going on in the new year and so many different things to expect and not to expect. What do we expect? But today I want to be talking about REM alpha waves produced Electro-Voice RE20 microphone and Euphoria. Wow. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by Euphoria alpha waves REM? No, I'm not talking about the band REM. I'm not talking about the band here, man. Although the band REM was a great band in its time and did come out with a lot of great songs. But today I'm talking about the Electro Voice and what I mean by REM. So a few days ago, let me tell you, man, a few days ago, I had this dream, okay? And I'm in this dream, and it's one of those dreams where you just drift off and you just kind of see yourself smiling and everything's comfortable and everything is good, man. You just feel good. That's all you really remember. And and I remember dreaming about an EV Electro Voice RE20, having one in my hand, and I woke up. And that's all I remember, just having Electro Voice RE20 in my hand, and I woke up. And I knew I'd been dreaming. I don't know how long, but it was one of those deep states where I just felt good once I woke. I knew that I had a really good sleep. I knew that I went in that stage of REM sleeping, and it just felt really, really good. And so, and I woke up with that Electro Voice RE20 on my mind. I said, you know what, man? I don't know what it is, but I got to get one. I got to get an Electro Voice RE20 again. I used to have one in my studio, and I loved working with that microphone. And it is a very, very well-known microphone in broadcast and radio. And people use them on their drums, on their toms. And I want to say that microphone came out in the '60s. I want to say around 1968, perhaps. The Electro Voice RE20 came out. Now they have a different color. For years and years and years, they had that battleship gray kind of green look to it, and at least that's the one that I had. And I got online the other day. I was looking at the RE20, and now they have a black one out. You can get a black one, and I like black. I do, but I'm thinking about just going back with the standard battleship gray or green or whatever color it is. I really like that color. And I seen a package deal where you can get the RE20 with the shock mount, with a boom arm, and even Mogami cables. I believe it comes with Mogami cables for like under $500, man. And then just if you got the RE20 with without the shock mount, I want to say it's like 450. So for the other $50, man, it makes perfectly good sense to go ahead and get the $500 package, man. That way you get the cables, the shock mount, because just the shock mount itself, I want to say it was around $89 or close to $100 for the shock mount. So it makes perfectly good sense to go ahead and spend the other $50 and get the whole package deal. And I'm excited about getting that microphone here in the studio. I love this Shure SM7B. This mic is a really bad to the bone microphone. Every studio must have this microphone. But as all you guys know, I'm a mic lover, man, and I love uh, I love microphones, man. And so I had that dream that I had the RE20 again, and I'm gonna get it, man. That's gonna be my little gift for this year. And I'm gonna go ahead and get that baby in my studio. And I can't wait to get it because I tried calling today. Everybody's closed today. Everybody's closed today. They were closed yesterday. They're closed today. And so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that baby ordered tomorrow. And when I do get it, I'm gonna be doing a unboxing of the RE20. And I hope you guys join in because I'm just as curious as you are to find out what's all in this package deal they got going on, especially with the boom. It's a desk mount type microphone stand, and you just clamp it to your desk, your recording desk or whatever, and you can kind of bow it over and move it wherever you need to move it. And so I want to see if it's a good one. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell from the pictures whether it's a nice one or not, whether it's gonna last the test of time. But even if the mic stand doesn't last, having the shock mount and having the cables for an extra $50 isn't a bad deal, man. And I guarantee you this, y'all, that RE20 will last a lifetime, man. Those microphones are just, made of solid steel and super, super sturdy, and they sound absolutely wonderful in the studio. And so I can't wait to get one of those puppies back in here and start using it and doing some tracking with it. Well, what do you guys think about my backdrop, man? I've been trying to work on it and trying to get the lighting in my room properly set up so that everything is. I'm trying to get a three-dimensional look. You know what's in the front, in the middle, and then the backdrop. And so I'm trying to get a three-dimensional look going on here. And I got to tell y'all, man, it's tougher than what you think, because it might look one way in the screen on your computer, and then can be completely different. And so I have lights changing in the background, and that changes things up. So it's tougher than you think getting the right lighting appropriate in here where it isn't too bright. But on the other hand, it's bright enough to where you can see everything, man. So yeah, man, today was just a great day. I actually got up and went outside, and it felt really good. It's warming up. It isn't as cold as it was last night. And I thought, well, I think I want to go out to eat tonight and go visit some friends and hang out with them. So I really wanted to start my show a little bit earlier and talk about the Electro-Voice RE20, um, just because I didn't want to start it at 7 and right around dinner time and whatever, and be caught up doing all that, because it actually takes a little longer to once you do your videos, you actually have to put in tags and all this other stuff um, in your videos, and so it's more work than what you see here, that goes on behind the scenes to actually upload it and send it out there for everybody to see. But I love that RE20. If any of you guys have ever used the Electro Voice RE20, let me know. The Electro Voice has been around for quite some time, and their microphones are been used in studios as well as on stage for many, many years. And Morrison loved the Electro Voice microphone. I can't remember exactly which one. It was the six, maybe it was the 666 that he really loved by EV they put out. But you can look at all of his videos whenever he was touring or on stage, and he loved that Electro Voice, man. And I want to say he was singing through that microphone when the Shure 57 was out. So, or the 58, he could have been singing through one of them, but he chose that Electro Voice, and he was actually, seems like I've seen some old footage of him in the studio, and it's showing a bunch of Neumann U47s around. It's showing all these really, really high end microphones, and Jim's walking around in the studio holding that EV 666. And I want to say that's the model number that Electro Voice was. But Electro Voice has been around a long, long time, and they make some great, great microphones last throughout the end of time. This is the 642 up here, and this is the Electro Voice. This the one right back there behind my head. You can see it. It's actually a shotgun microphone, and it came out in the '60s as well, and it was used all over TV and production. I want to say when the Hee Haw Show was kicking, and I Dream of Jeannie, and Bewitched, and all those shows were playing. They were using this microphone um, at that time, in that time era, and it was just like the go-to microphone. And you know what? I got two of them, and I love the way they sound. They actually sound great. And I'm gonna actually be using this microphone again on some of my podcasts. But for now, I just thought I'd hang it up in the background as a backdrop and let everybody look how cool it looks. Those little ribs in it, by the way, that are along that shaft, along the shaft, they're actually there for a reason, and that's to diffuse sound coming in from the sides and the rear. And so really it's a microphone wherever you point it at the subject, and it picks up wherever in front. And so those little ribs you see in the side, they actually look really cool. But if you look at the RE20, the Electro Voice RE20, it has those little ribs in the side of it too, man. And so Electro Voice just really makes some really cool stuff, and they're built to last, because if this was being used in the '60s, here we are in 2021, and it works and it sounds fabulous. I still have the case for that this microphone. Still have the case as well. It took me a long time to find the shock mount, the original shock mount for it. And if you do find one on eBay, man, I've seen some prices around $1,000. I thought that's just crazy. I'm not spending $1,000 for the shock mount on this mic when I only spent a couple $100 for the mic. So, so I passed a few good deals, and then passed up a few deals that I thought was just way too expensive. And but I did find that one. I want to say for like 200 or $300. Man, I jumped on it and got it, and I'm glad I did, because I haven't seen another one surface since that one. And anyway, I love Electro Voice, man. So I got to get that RE20. If any of you guys have ever worked with that one in the studio, let me know, man. I'd like to know your thoughts if you like the RE20. And I'll probably do the unboxing on it, and then you'll see me do a podcast where you'll see me do a show where I'll be using the microphone, as well as probably comparing it up to this mic. There's a lot of YouTube videos on people, Shure SM7B versus Electro Voice RE20. But when I had my RE20, I never did that. I never compared this microphone with that microphone. I just knew they were both two great microphones and used them in different applications at the time. But I never really like compared them or A/B'd them on the same preamp or all that other stuff. But it might be interesting this time around to go ahead and do an A/B test on them. I know that the Shure SM7B takes more gain. It needs more gain to actually get it to work at optimal level than the RE20. But they do have different frequencies and different aspects about them that do make them completely different microphones. But this one right here, the Shure SM7B, it's all over studios. It's all over broadcast. People are using this mic. It is a little cheaper than the Electro Voice RE20, especially the fact that if you do want a shock mount, that's extra, man. And everything's kind of built into this little rig right here. You can just strap it up, and you're ready to go, man. Plug it in, you're ready to go. But so the RE20, Electro Voice RE20, is more expensive than the Shure. But it might be one of those type of things where I don't even really want to compare, just because I know they're two different animals, man. And by two different creators. So, I love Electro Voice and I love Shure. They're both, they've been around a long, long time. And Shure microphones and Electro Voice microphones are really made to last forever, man. If you treat them right, they'll treat you right, man. So, when you're through with them, it's good to put them back up, or put something around them and keep the humidity and whatnot from uh, getting in the capsule, especially the ribbon mic. Every night when I'm through with my podcast or whatever, my shows, I take my microphones down and I put them in the case and put them in the mic locker, just simply because I want them to last a long, long time, you know. And so whenever I pass or whenever I go, you know, I'm going to be able to hand them down to my son, and he'll be able to enjoy them and appreciate that I took care of my mics, you know. And so he's into recording and stuff too. He's not into microphones like I am. He does like to mix and he does like to record and all that other stuff, but he's not into, you know, being a mic collector or anything. But maybe, man, just maybe someday he might like microphones or get into it. And maybe he might enjoy them someday if I hand them down to him. He might I don't know. He likes to sing, so I can't imagine him not wanting to sing to this ribbon mic here, or this Shure mic here, or some of my AK-47, or some of my other nice microphones. But man, it sure is nice being here today and hanging out with you guys, man. I would like to say I was outside earlier, and also I typically don't do this that much, but sometimes I break away and I make other videos that isn't about audio recording, and isn't about you know, because this is something that I really love to do and talk about. But sometimes I like to do other videos that might be on fishing, or it might be something else. And I know I really shouldn't introduce that into the show or on my channel, or just make another channel. But I went out the other day. I have a 1995 Geo Tracker, and I really really like this car, man. I have a truck too, but I really enjoy this car, and I like driving around. And it's really kind of cool. And to be honest with you, I think I get more compliments driving it than if I was driving a Corvette or something. You know, to people from all ages, young and old, stop me and you know, I'll see people walk out of the gym, and I'll be on the treadmill looking out, and they'll be taking pictures of my Geo Tracker. But yeah, it's just a fun little car to have. I love this little car. It was the best, one of the best decisions I made as far as purchasing a little secondhand car. It gets great gas mileage. I put $12 in it, it fills it up, and I can go a whole week on $13. My truck takes $60, fill it up, and I can go a week. So you know, do the math there. And but anyway, I thought, well, you know, if I get this little car secondhand, I can, you know, it's in great condition. There's really no, there might be a little surface rust, a little spot here or there underneath the rim or something. No major rust at all. It's in great condition. Underneath, everything. There's some dings in it, little bitty dings. If you look close to the side, you can see these little dings in the paint and whatnot. And I thought, well, you know, maybe I can go get it, get the dings pulled in it, and get a new paint job on this car. So I'm gonna do a video on what I'm not going to say the name of the company that gave me the bid, but I'm going to do a video on just get I told him, I said, look, man, I don't want you to touch anything on the door jambs, just match the paint, fix the dings in it here and there on the doors and whatnot, which isn't that much. I think you can do it with that I think you can do it with those little bitty ding pullers, but it won't take much to fix it, right? And so I went and got a bid, and it's probably the most expensive bid known to man. I want to say one, two, three, four times more than what I paid for the car. Okay. And anyway, I want to do a little quick video on it because I think there's so much humor in it. I'm not gonna blast the name of the company that gave me the bid or anything, but I am gonna show you guys the bid that I got, and I don't know how they came up with these numbers, man. I will say this: it was $1,698 just for the paint supplies. Okay, they did put that in there, And you guys know, I mean, it might take maybe a quart or 2 quarts of paint to paint that little tracker. And you can get you can buy that stuff for $100 a gallon on eBay all day long. But anyway, I just thought it was kind of humorous, and I might do a video on the most expensive custom paint job known to man. I don't know. So anyway, I need to find somebody and paint my little tracker, man, because I want it to look good for the summer. I really, really enjoy driving that little car, and the summertime's coming, and it's gonna be hot outside, and I want to be at the beach on my property down there, kind of cruising around on 87, enjoying the sun, man, with the top down and all, man. So anyway, I'm sorry I got off on that little kick, you guys, but I had to talk about my tracker. I love my little tracker, and somebody is texting me here. What's this right here? Huh? I've never got one of these texts, y'all. I don't know. Anyway, uh, but yeah, the Electro Voice RE20. If you guys have one, man, let me know. Let me know if you enjoy yours. I know I love the way they sound on vocals, man. They really, really sound good on vocals, man. Um, and on other instruments too. So they're not just used for vocals; they're used for guitars and mic and guitar cabs, bass rigs. It'll handle a lot of sound pressure and whatnot. And it's just a well known microphone, especially for broadcast and radio. You see them in there. You see all those newscasters talking through them, doing live interviews with them. But this mic right here don't sound bad at all either, man. And so hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so we can get you in the contest on the drawing. You don't want to miss out on this baby. But it's gonna be nice having the RE20 in the studio as well. And tomorrow night, I'll probably do another video. It'll probably be around 7 o'clock, y'all. It won't be this early. I had to come on early today just because, like I say, I got other things going on this afternoon and into the night. And I just wanted to get on here and share, some thoughts with you on the RE20 and the dream that I had. It's one of those blissful dreams, man, where you're in a deep sleep, right? And you remember the dream parts of it, and you can see yourself there with a smile on your face, and you're happy. I was happy. I was happy to wake up and know that I had a Electro Voice RE20. Isn't that funny, man? I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. Anyway, and then I just told myself, okay, is that a sign I need to get one in the studio? I need to go ahead and bite the bullet and go ahead and get me an Electro Voice RE20 back in the studio. And I will say, man, they're nice. They're probably about 8 inches long, if I had to guess. Um, they're really a nice size microphone and fairly heavy, So when you're holding this microphone, you actually know you got something that's worthy of holding. And then when you plug it in, man, and actually speak into the microphone, it just sounds wonderful. Now, what I can tell you a little different about the Shure SM7 is the Shure SM7 comes with two windscreens. It comes with this big fat one that I got on it right now. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but it comes with this big fat one, and then it comes with another one that's more slender, and and the RE20, the foam that's on that is on the inside of the microphone. So there's really no popper stopper on the outside of the mic that slips over the outside. It's all built in on the inside of the microphone in front of the capsule. And so that's the two differences as far as the aesthetics go. One of the aesthetics that's different is this is a foam piece that slides over the top. And I guess you could I guess you could slide an aftermarket piece, foam piece over the RE20 if you felt like there was some explosives or popping peas or whatever going into that microphone. But typically they made that microphone to work just as it is. And I wouldn't think that you would ever have to put another a popper pea or a windscreen or anything in front of it just simply because I've never seen one. I've never seen one in the studio with one on it before. And so, you can always sing if there's a problem with popping P's or B's or anything. You can always turn the microphone like this and talk across it like this, okay? And you can still get up close, but all the air is being projected forward and instead of going into the capsule. So this was a way that a lot of engineers would actually set their microphones up for one to sing. Uh, I've even seen them standing straight up like this. It seems like I've seen some videos where John Lennon and the Beatles on stage, and he had an electro voice microphone, and it was standing straight up, and John was singing across the top of the microphone like this, and it was picking it up great. So he wasn't singing it like this, right? He was singing it like this, and so everything was going across. No popping peas. He could get it right close to it, and it's just fine, man. No P's or B's going into explosives going into the capsule. So that RE20, like I say, the windscreen's built on the inside of it, and worst case scenario, you could turn it up like this or turn it to the side like this. Get really, really, really close to it, talk into it, no problem with popping P's or anything. But I like this mic, man. I like getting in it, and I like hearing the proximity effect work on this mic. And from what I understand or what I remember about the RE20, it doesn't it doesn't the proximity effect works different. I don't think it has a big proximity effect to it like the Shure SM7B does. As you notice, I get closer, it gets bigger, and the sound gets more deeper. But I don't think the RE20 is is quite so like that Shure SM7B. It's just been a while since I've had mine, and I could probably do all the reading, but I can't wait to test it out and actually see for myself and start enjoying that microphone, man. So what are you guys doing for the new year? What is some of y'all's plans? Y'all have any plans or any goals set for this year, or are you just kind of waiting to see what happens with everything? Because I know a lot of people are really unsure with what's going to go on in the music industry and whether they're going to be able to get out there and tour again or play music or whatever. Uh, the uncertainty with all that, I know it's kind of putting a damper on everybody's plans and agenda, what they want to do or what they have in mind to do. And so it kind of, I know a lot of people are moving their assets in different projects and investments just because of the fact they don't know what's going to happen. And we all know that what goes up must come down, and so the stock market's doing good right now, and a lot of people are unsure about all that and what they're going to do, and so a lot of people are moving their money and investing into other aspects, whether it's land or gold or silver. And so a lot of uncertainty out there, man. And some my phone's just blown up, y'all. But a lot of uncertainty out there. But I just want to mention to you guys, man, as always, wish favor on all of us and your neighbors and your friends and your family and health and all that, because we need some of that good stuff to come back to us, man. We need some good karma or whatever you want to call it to come back to us, man. We all need it. We all need to. We all want things back to go back to a normalcy as what we know as normal as being. And as crazy as it might have been at one time or have seemed to be, it can't it was nothing nearly as drastic or crazy as 2020 was. And so we just don't want that. We don't want 2021 to be like that, man. We want people to go back to work and uh and to come and go and have their freedom, man. And so we want some peace. We want some peace back to our life, man. And so anyway, enough with all that good stuff, man. I'm glad you guys joined in today, man. If you have Electro Voice RE20, write in your comments as to what your thoughts about one are, and I will be doing an unboxing on mine Probably take about 3 days to get here, so I'll probably do a video unboxing on the RE20, and we'll check it out together. We'll see what it's all about, man. I know the microphone's gonna be great. I know the shock mount's gonna be great. I'm just this big question is the boom stand that they give you. Is that gonna be sturdy? Is that gonna be a nice piece? So I can't wait to open it up and find out, man. But thank you guys so much for joining in today, man. We got a lot going on, and tomorrow, like I say, you probably catch me at 7 o'clock tomorrow, and we'll have another video, a good video for you. If you haven't hit that subscribe bell, hit that subscribe bell. It's right down there somewhere, y'all. Just go ahead and hit that daggum thing. Hit the subscribe bell. Slam that bell. Type down there as to why you love a Shure microphone. It don't have to be this microphone. It could be the 57, the 58, the SM81. It does not matter. The beta, it does not matter. They're all great microphones. And that'll enter you in the contest, man. And who knows, man, you might get plopped in on the top of the gun shell. We're actually doing the drawing out of this big military gun shell. It's probably about that big. And anyway, it's all brass. It's heavy as a house. And we're gonna be doing the drawing out of that puppy. And your name could be on the hat. Who knows? You could win it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see who wins it. But I appreciate all your comments. I appreciate all you got. Also, man, share the videos, man. So not just like and subscribe and ring the bell, but share the videos, man. That'll help me get out there. That'll help promote the channel because this is the greatest channel to be a part of, man. We're always talking about good subjects and interesting things on microphones and on recording gear and on recording techniques, man. It's going to help you out, man. So I appreciate you guys joining in today, and we will see you tomorrow night, man. Thanks for joining in.